Welcome to our Metal Reactions channel. I'm Brad.
I'm Alena.
And so far we've done a couple Nightwish songs and an Anthrax song. So I've let her in gently. Now it's time to step it up a little bit more with Gojira. So you don't know anything about Gojira?
No idea.
Okay, so Gojira is a massive band. A lot of people would say it's the most influential metal band of the last decade. They're a French band, and
I missed so much.
they're big on environmental issues. Now, don't let that necessarily taint your view of this particular song, but just so that you have some context of the band.
Okay.
Now, I tried to pick a song that I thought would be more accessible for her of the Gojira songs. Something like Art of Dying, as an example, which is one that I love, is maybe not the best introductory for someone who's not into metal. So let's give it a go and see what she thinks. I've never seen the live performance, so that's going to be a reaction for me is seeing this live performance.
You guys want one more?
Okay. First thoughts? Is it bearable?
I suppose. I like the music.
Okay.
I did love the
instrumentals.
Yeah, the guitar intro.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very nice. I loved it.
Okay.
What is this? Is it a symbol of a human?
Yeah, that stuck out to me as well. Now, I don't know it particularly well, but it looks like plants, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's tying back to that environmental issues, like perhaps a human being one with nature, like the merging of nature and human into one, or us being part of nature, something like that. Or it could just be synapses, interconnectivity of the brain, but it looks more like branches to me
Yeah, it does look like trees.
Exactly.
Interesting.
It is, like, it stuck out to me as also very, very striking imagery there. And you can see the lights behind as well, sort of looking like space.
Yeah.
Again,
there's like
being...
the stars over there. So it's a human looking at the stars, like in the sky.
Could be as well.
Interesting. Well, the voice. Well, it is a bit hard for me to follow.
Okay, struggling with the sort of harsh, guttural sort of vocals. This isn't that harsh, to be honest. Like, he is... you can still hear a lot more of what he says compared to like most other metal vocalists.
Okay. I see. But yeah, the music, I do love the music.
Okay, cool. We got something to work with.
Yes.
Thank you very much, London. See you next time. Bye-bye.
I just left it running. Wasn't sure if there was going to be anything else coming then.
So it was in London.
Brixton, yeah.
Wow. When was it?
2013, I think. I could be wrong. Let's see. I'll have to check later. Okay. So, what do you think?
Well, it was kind of cool. I mean, the music, it's so complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are so many things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like with guitar, without guitar, changing the frequency, changing the theme. There were I don't know, I didn't count, but I think it was more than 5 different things in one song.
Mm-hmm.
And the music on its own, it would still be interesting to listen, without even singing, without even words. It keeps you sort of vibrating.
Mm-hmm.
I did love that.
Okay, well, so I mean that's why most of us love metal in the first place. I mean, I don't know about you out there, but for me personally, if I'm listening to a pop song, I just get bored after the first verse or the first chorus, because then everything's going to be the same. So as an outsider to metal, this is a big reason why so many of us love it. Is, you can listen to a metal song for 20 years, and if it's complicated and weird timing signatures and whatever the case may be, then you can still be picking up new stuff in that song that you've never heard before, even though you've listened to it a million times. So okay, glad you liked it. Lyrics. Okay, so I mean, we're watching the live performance there, so I know you wouldn't have had time to look through much. Gift of Guilt. So now I've obviously heard the song a number of times before. I'm not entirely sure what it means. I have sort of two trains of thought here. Now, the one is because as we know, Gojira is such a environmental activist band, that you can't help but be influenced. Your default train of thought is to think, okay, where's the environmental issue that's being discussed here? Just because so many of their songs, that is what happens. In an environmental context, the Gift of Guilt sort of, to me, it feels like the generational passing on of the problems in the world, the environmental issues. So it's sort of ironic in a sense. The guilt gets passed down because the effects get passed down. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that is what they were going for, but if I take it out of an environmental context and just take the title of the song more at face value, and just say it's actually talking about normal guilt, nothing to do with environmental issues, that also sort of works. But again, I sort of find myself coming down to it does feel like it's again the guilt being passed on. So
why do you think it's passed on? Passed on to whom?
Okay, let me find here.
I think, to me, reading it for the first time, there is sort of a discord in the name itself, because gift is something positive. Guilt, obviously, is something negative. Well, in a way negative, because guilt means that guilt also means self-consciousness. So it's the only thing that a human can feel. So humans are unique because they can feel guilt. So maybe that's why it's the gift. Because no other creature can feel guilt. But here, in the lyrics, I think embrace, suffer and destroy, gift of guilt. So I think this song is more about human nature, about this. On the one hand, it's a blessing to have self-reflection about the past, but on the other hand, if you keep going in the past too much, it sort of tears you apart inside because you keep thinking about the same thing, the same sins, and it starts defining you. So if we explain it simply, in my opinion, the song is about like admitting the sins that you had, and it's okay to feel guilty for them for some time, because otherwise, you would do it again. It's the mechanism to stop people from sinning, is to feel guilty. So it is okay to feel guilt for them for a while, but then you gotta let it go.
There's a balance to be had there.
Yeah, because otherwise it will get you destroyed.
We must forgive and stop blaming ourselves for this love.
Yes.
So for me, you asked the question, what gives me the sense of like generational Passover? For me, it's more like the vultures are coming from the past. So it's things that have happened before. Now, to me, that just sounds like it's things that have been laid on us that wasn't from us. But you could, I suppose, take that to mean just your own immediate past, not necessarily generational past. But I guess where I was getting generational as well is it's talking about we're left as starving orphans, the vital core is gone. So again, I think it's probably the orphans thing that was triggering in me, for that it's a result of the destruction of past generation.
I would also explain, I think that starving orphans can also mean that you want to reshape the past, but you cannot do it, so you always long for this, but no matter how much you want it, you can't remake the past and erase those things.
What's done is done.
Exactly.
Well, I guess we'll be coming back to some more Gojira then. Let us know what you liked, what we could do better, and give us some suggestions, Gojira or otherwise, but perhaps still something like that's more on the accessible side of the catalogue of Gojira songs.
Yes, please.
Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.
Thank you.